Why is Jasson Dominguez still in AAA, not up in the Bronx? Hey, everybody. Hope you're doing well. So first and foremost, shout out to the Yankees for sweeping the Philadelphia Phillies in Philadelphia. What a great way to kick the side of the second half of the season off after the All-Star break. They got Toronto next. Tomorrow's a day off. Well, today's a day off. And the Yankees are in a good position to win a lot more games. There's 52 games left in the season right now. And now, with that said, the question remains, why is this man, Jasson Dominguez, why is he not up here yet? Okay. Well, there's a couple of reasons. Okay. Obviously, first and foremost, Alex Verdugo's up here and Trent Grisham's up here. Right. So he is blocked. If he came up here, it would make zero sense for him to play not every day. Right. That wouldn't make any sense. So they want to keep him down. Even Brian Cashman alluded to this. They want to keep him down in AAA until the rosters expand in September, right? And that's what they did last year. The rosters expanded, and he got a cup of coffee. He had 31 at-bats up here last year, and he was pretty good in his 31 at-bats, okay? So my guess is it's going to happen. The same thing's going to happen. And when Alex Verdugo moves on, very likely at the end of the offseason, chances are Jasson Dominguez is going to be the front runner to get the left field job in 2025. Now, there's a couple other things, too, that are part of this equation. By the way, if you're not subscribed, you're a baseball fan, you're a Yankee fan, hit that subscribe button and hit the notifications, too. Talk about a lot of stuff like this. I want you folks to know as much as possible as Yankee fans, okay? And want you to know as much as possible, too, so we can have elevated conversations and we can bring a lot of insights. And I appreciate everybody who brings great insights in here as well. But there's another number of 130. What is that number? Well, that's the number that officially qualifies somebody for rookie status, 130 at-bats in a season, okay? And once you get to that plateau, then you're officially considered a rookie, and you're eligible for Rookie of the Year, right? Now, keep in mind, there's another player, Jackson Holliday, who just got called up yesterday by the Baltimore Orioles, one of the most highly touted prospects in all baseball. He had a grand slam yesterday, but he stunk the first time he came up here. Hopefully he has a better second time. But he had 34 at-bats early this season. Now, he's called up earlier, so he might exceed the 130 at-bats plateau this year, milestone. And maybe the Orioles feel that they're enough, they're close enough now to get to the World Series and maybe win it, and they need Jackson Holliday to come along for the ride and be part of it, right? That could be the situation. The reason why I bring that up is I think Jasson Dominguez will likely get a call up in September. And next year, him being most likely the starting left fielder, he'll have every opportunity to exceed the 130 at-bats and get a full season as a rookie, okay? And what happens then? Puts him in a position to get Rookie of the Year, right? Maybe Jackson Holliday won't be in that competition. Maybe he'll exceed the 130 this year. We don't know yet. We'll see. But if you win Rookie of the Year, you also get your team an extra draft pick. So there are incentives here, and there's calculus in terms of why the Yankees have not called him up here yet. They want Alex Verdugo and Trent Grisham to hold the fort down, most definitely. Okay? Will he get an opportunity in September? I'm very confident that he will. Okay? And he had 31 at-bats last year. Jackson Holliday had 34. So, early this year. But again, Holliday looks like he's going to get called up a month before Jasson Dominguez. We'll see if Holliday stays up here. And maybe they're going to have the same calculus in mind here and have him not get to 130 at-bats. I mean, Jasson Dominguez essentially has 89 at-bats that he can take advantage of this year up in the major leagues, which is why a September call is more likely for him. You get 89, you're at 129, you don't hit rookie status. The following year, you can get it. Okay, you're 130 at bat, meaning he'll get rookie status, which also counts as your first year of pre-arb. Once you exceed the 130 at-bats, it counts as your first year of pre-arbitration. So that's another reason why the Yankees would rather get a full year of Jasson Dominguez as a rookie and take advantage of a full year of pre-arb instead of getting an abbreviated version of a season of Jasson Dominguez and lose a pre-arb year, right? These things all factor into the Yankees calculus. Okay, so if you get upset as to why Jasson Dominguez is not up, these are reasons why. Now, I can't speak for Brian Cashman of the Yankees, but this is just common sense from somebody who has experience as a former baseball player who follows the Yankees every day, who studies the collective bargaining agreement and all these other things that happen. I've done videos on this. At bats to qualify people for rookie status. I mean, what the qualifications are to be exposed for the Rule 5 draft and not exposed for the Rule 5 draft and everything like that. All these little things that the Yankees take advantage of on a regular basis, which a lot of fans like to call dumpster diving, are things that factor into all this stuff. And improving around the margins is where the Yankees can have an edge on a lot of teams. Okay. And they don't have the benefit of stinking every single year and having a high draft pick. So they have to take advantage of these opportunities when they can get them. Right. So just keep those things in mind. Would we like to see Jasson Dominguez up here now? Yeah, of course. I like to see Spencer Jones up here now too. But I want both of them to be ready and both of them to be ready to take advantage of their opportunities. Right. And if that has to wait until September, okay. Alex Verdugo's bat's starting to wake up. Trent Grisham's bat has been waking up lately too. So we have the pieces here to hold the fort down until Jasson Dominguez can potentially come up here in September. And who would they DFA or option out? I mean, Alex Verdugo, I don't think has any options. Trent Grisham does have one option, so they could option him out to AAA and have Jasson Dominguez up here. I don't know how much he'd like that, but that is an option available to them for Trent Grisham. That I think is not available for Alex Verdugo. Verdugo is going to be a free agent at the end of the year. Trent Grisham's not going to be a free agent until after the end of 2025. Okay, so I expect next year to be the first full season for Jasson Dominguez. So I'm very excited to see what he can bring to this Yankees team, Yankees lineup, Yankees roster. And I hope you are as well. But yeah, you let me know what your thoughts are. Are you even thinking about this stuff? Okay, and do you think they did enough at the deadline to help them take the next step forward in the playoff hunt? Okay. I mean, there's no team that had a slam dunk trade deadline. There was a lot of overpaying going on. The Royals had a good offseason. The Pirates had the deadline. The Pirates had a good deadline. Orioles had a voluminous deadline. I mean, they made, I think, 5 moves, but none of them were, barn blockers or anything like that. I mean, the Marlins were clear winners, so were the Tampa Bay Rays, right? And a very few teams. But I think the Yankees had a solid deadline. Underwhelming in terms of who they brought in and name-wise and stuff like that, but they got a difference maker in Jazz Chisholm. They have Giancarlo Stanton's back now. He's healthy. He had 2 hits yesterday. John Birdie's coming back shortly. They have like 3 or 4 relievers coming back as well as Clark Schmidt. So they have a lot more reinforcements coming to add to the relievers that they also acquired at the deadline. So, but Jasson Dominguez seems to be the X factor right now. What are they going to do with the Martian? Are they going to wait until he's a September call-up so that they don't exceed the 130 at-bats? It makes a heck of a lot of sense. And only a lot of Yankee fans are not going to like that, but they'd rather have the ability to get an extra draft pick, and hopefully he wins Rookie of the Year, especially if Jackson Holliday isn't competing against him next year. Okay? Which it would make his competition for Rookie of the Year a heck of a lot easier if Jackson Holliday was not there. So it still remains to be seen. Okay? Stay tuned, gang. We have more to talk about. Go Yankees.